It's just after 6 a.m. It's still dark out. And we're going to head across town, see if we can get in traffic. See if we can get the heated seats and the heated grips turned on. Get that going on this morning. And it's just a beautiful day for a ride. It is a beautiful day for a ride. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a beautiful day for a ride. So yeah, we just out here on the interstate. It's, as I was saying, it's about 32 degrees out. But if you have on the proper gear, you can ride all year round. And I just love riding. You got a lot of guys out there that put their bike up for the wintertime and have to wait several months before they can ride it. And I didn't get into riding to just ride just a few months out of the year. You know, that was not my intention. So, look like we got something up here working. I don't know what. Probably an auto accident. Be very careful. Have to be very careful out here. Maybe doing construction or something. Look like somebody actually had an accident. And that's the thing about getting out here. You got to have on the right protection. You got to have on the right protection. So, yeah, it is a cold morning. As you can see, it's cold. But I have heated seats, and I have heated grips, and I have foot warmer, so hopefully, you know, my phone is ringing, but I'm not going to answer that. Yeah, my old phone is ringing. So I'm hoping that I didn't lose audio. Yeah, I'm hoping that I didn't lose my audio this morning. My phone rang, and with my Cena Bluetooth headset, I think sometimes you can actually lose audio if you didn't hear it ring. Okay, I think back there I maybe lost audio for just a minute or two, but I reset it. I'm wearing a Cena SMH10 headset along with my Bluetooth audio pack. So the traffic is going to get a little thicker, as I say. It's going to get a little bit more busier as we get closer to the main interstate. It's actually pretty nice out here wearing this Centurion one-piece bodysuit. There's no wind on me at all. I have on wool socks along with my Centurion one-piece bodysuit. My balaclava headgear. I'm actually pretty comfortable. When I first left out, I was starting to maybe sweat a little bit because it was so warm inside. Let's see if we can get in here and manipulate some of this traffic here. Got to just be very careful out here riding with the other motorists. That's the thing about riding a motorcycle. People love to try to get up close to you and ride your bumper. Look out for other motorists. Try to give yourself some good stopping distance. You want to get some space in front of you and behind you. I don't like to ride with the crowd if I don't have to. I mean, I will, but if I can get open space so I can just ride in my own little area, my own little space, I try to do that. You know, I constantly watch my mirrors behind me and in front of me, and you know, just looking out for other motorists, looking out for any safety issues. You know, constantly scanning and checking. You know, I have friends that say, man, I can't believe you get out there and ride with that in the wintertime. You know, man, that's crazy. Actually, it's pretty comfortable if you put on the right gear. You know, I can't overemphasize investing in some good motorcycle gear. If you do that, you should be okay. Just be alert, pay attention, you know. Don't get complacent. You know, when I ride my motorcycle, you know, I'm like a hawk. I'm watching everything. I'm watching the front, the back, the sides. You know, it is dangerous, but you can do it. You just have to take safety precautions. You know, it's like anything else. So we're gonna just ease on in. Yeah, my Goldwing rides very smooth. No wind noise, barely. Of course, I have protection over my face and my mouth, so my voice might be a little bit muffled, maybe. And plus, I have the radio playing. So, I mean, my feet are not cold. My fingers are not cold. It's great. Like I say, you know, go about your business, you know. Get some space in front of you and the other motorists. So yeah, my GoPro camera is set on 1080p Super View at 60 frames per second. And so we should have a good image. Uh, you know, night driving, I love it. See if we can check the air temperature. My air temperature is saying 41 degrees. But I know when I checked the thermostat when I left the house, it was 32 degrees. So yeah, just be safe out there. The weatherman has predicted a good forecast this week. No rain. So I decided to just take the bike out for an early morning ride. You know, you have a lot of motorists that get a little bit excited when they see motorists out on the road, and they'll try to get up on your bumper. They'll try to get, you know, just get up close so they can see what you're working with. You know, what is he riding? You know, why is he riding? You know, man, I would love to do that. So I don't like to ride side by side with the other motorists. I wouldn't recommend doing it. You want to get in front of them or stay behind them. You know, get in front or stay behind. And you should be okay, you know. I don't particularly care for a lot of side streets. I know a lot of guys they don't like getting out in traffic, and I understand why. I try to take routes where I don't have a lot of cars cutting out in the front of me, you know, major streets and things like that. You know, I like the interstate because for the most part, you don't have to worry about somebody turning out in front of you. I mean, anything can happen out here. Don't get me wrong. Anything can happen, but I try to see if we can change lanes. I'm almost to my destination, so yeah, I think that makes for a bad commute. So, you know, I don't recommend lane splitting. You know, you got a lot of guys out there, they live dangerously, you know, and I had a crotch rocket. I must admit I did the same thing. When I had my crotch rocket, man, I ran that thing like a scalded dog. So when we get out here, we want to make sure we're not speeding. Safety's first. But it wouldn't surprise me if we just happen to pass a cop sitting in this construction zone. They love writing speeding tickets this time of year. So we want to be extra careful. But yeah, I decided to break the Goldwing out and see if we can get a little early morning ride in. And the current temperature is about 32 degrees. But it's dry, 32 and dry, so that's a good thing. I think we just passed one already in the construction. So I want to just make sure I'm on the speed limit. But yeah, you can ride your bike all year round. Like I said, the current temperature is actually just hovering above freezing, 32 degrees. And so as long as you have on the proper gear, you can ride all year round. For my clothing, I'm using Freeze Out for my base layer and jeans and a good top. And I'm wearing my one-piece Centurion full bodysuit. And that keeps all of the wind out. It's 100% rainproof. And my gloves are uh, also rainproof, keeps the wind out. So I have on the right protection this morning. As a matter of fact, I'm sweating. Um, I started to sweat before I actually pulled out. And it's still pretty cool out here. So I'm going to see if I can get the heated grips and heated seats turned on. As I was saying in an earlier video, you can actually